The PS5 is a joke. Oh, let's check that out. Let's check that out right now. All right, so the PlayStation 5 Pro came out. I heard people's not happy. I love how we went from Concord to Astrobot to the PlayStation 5 Pro. It's a roller coaster of emotions with Sony. It's wild. I don't know, like okay. Anyway, I know somebody posted something in the. Wait a minute. Do you guys just who is this? Is this M? Who's M? Because Discord abbreviates sometimes the names of people, but who posted this video? Because I'm seeing the who uploaded the video. Isn't this just Moist Critical? You sent me that a whole Moist Critical video to react to. We don't do that. Yeah, this is Moist Critical.
The PS5.
Yeah, bro, I'm doing the reaction. Be real. Anyway, okay, so let's see. So what do I watch? Do I watch the reveal trailer or the technical presentation? You know what? Let's check the reveal trailer first. Okay, of course he did. Of course he did. All right, so let's see. Why is people mad? Let's find. Is it gonna be on the reveal trailer? Let's check it out. It floats now. It flies now. Now it has like nice little lines on the sides. Everybody knows that the lines make it go faster. High frame rate. Okay, cool. I have a PC. You need to do something more to impress me, but okay. Again. This is pretty cool for people that don't want to spend money on a PC, right? So it's like, alright. PlayStation Pro 5. We'll fucking... okay, alright. How much is this? For the Moist Critical video, I saw... Oh, that's why. Oh! $700. No disk drive. No standing wow. Are they fucking insane? Are they what? I can't put this in there? So you like okay. Listen, companies really want to get rid of physical media because you know it's all about that digital, so they can take it away from you whenever they can. But like I don't know about Microsoft, and Nintendo does what Nintendo does. When Nintendo does its own thing, and to be fair, Nintendo is not like infallible. Nintendo does stupid shit too. All right, let's be real. Companies be companies. All right. So, but to be fair, Nintendo can blow these consoles out of the water with the Switch 2. I wanna see. I really wanna see. Because the whole point of Nintendo consoles are that they have features, not in the software, but the hardware has, Sometimes some people call it gimmicks, right? But at this point, we're reaching a point in technology that graphics can advance so far. Like, I mean, how realistic can we get? before like we keep getting diminishing returns, right? So it's like all the shit that this trailer told me is like, okay, I have a PC, so what, right? I'll something better came out. I'll just upgrade my PC, so I don't even have to buy a whole new PC. No, dude, I'm not convinced because I liked it. That's what I'm saying. At least the consoles, when it comes to Nintendo, is worth buying because of the novelty of the feature. I mean, the Switch, it was a console that you can take out of the dock and take it on the go. It's like that was wild, when it came out. So shit, right? The Joy-Con looked pretty cool, even though it turned out to be shit. But if it would have worked, it would have been great, right? So at this point, like, I didn't buy a PlayStation 5. Why would I want to buy a PlayStation 5 Pro? With least features. Like, it doesn't have a disc? Doesn't have a disc drive? What? It doesn't come with a stand? Okay, so it's like, pay more for less. Great. But yeah, $700 is fucking insane. How do you justify? This is 9 minutes. I need to see. I'm fucking curious. How are you gonna justify
Hi,
this shit?
I'm Mark Cerny.
Yeah,
I'm
okay,
excited
Mark.
to be here to talk about the newest addition to our console lineup, PlayStation 5 Pro, and how it advances gaming technology. But first, I want to take just a minute to look at what we put in the original PlayStation 5.
Yeah, I'm looking at it already.
Exceptional gaming experience.
I'm looking at the little fat sign that has where you put the disc.
When PS5 debuted in 2020, it brought a lot to the table. 8 Zen 2 CPU cores form the brains of...
Wait, it came out 2020? It's been just 4 years. Right? So it's like... That's what I'm saying. We're not gonna be seeing a PlayStation 6 for a while because... graphically speaking, which is the selling point of the big consoles Sony puts out, and Xbox for that matter, it's like, oh, look how cool they are. At least Nintendo has... I'm sounding like a Nintendo fanboy, but I gotta put this out there for the people that might be watching this on YouTube. I'm not. If anything, I'm a Steam guy, but it's just like, at least Nintendo focus on the games themselves, like not necessarily like, oh, look at how cool the graphics are, right? So the Switch was mainly my secondary console because I have a PC, and then I was like, all right, what else do I get? A PlayStation 4? Nah, I'm just gonna get a Switch, right? All right, but okay, yeah, sell me this. I want to see the excuses.
And enable high-speed complex gameplay with character counts reaching into the hundreds, and frame rates that can be as high as 120 frames a second. PS5 has a powerful RDNA 2 GPU, which can render anything from intricate details
this is
to
a PlayStation
fantastic
5,
worlds
right?
with fast panoramas to explore. Ray tracing allows for dramatic visual improvements, including reflections off of water or glass, and the realism that comes from real-time global illumination. A custom SSD can load data at breathtaking speed, resulting...
That's another thing, right? The whole point of buying a console over a PC is that in concept they're more affordable, right, than a PC, and also that you don't have to upgrade that often. The console has a life cycle, right? So you don't have to be upgrading your PC. Even though I don't upgrade my PC every time there's like a new fucking graphic card. No, my PCs last me for like 10 years, and then when it's fucking boiling, it's like, well, time to get a new one. Junior, build me a new PC. Chop chop, bitch. So but the PlayStation came out 4 years ago, and this new one, which is technically not a PlayStation 6, you're telling me is $700. Huh. Okay.
in ultra-fast transitions between game worlds.
PC is still a fucking PC, right? You know what I mean? Gaming PCs could be a gaming PC, but guess what? You can also do work in that bitch, you know? You can use tippity typing, you know, work. It's also a tool. You can justify a tool, a super expensive tool that you use it for gaming as well, but you know, you can go online. You can justify a PC for so many reasons. I need to go online. You know, I need to apply for a job. You need to go online. You know, stuff like that, right? You can justify a computer. How can you justify $700 for a PlayStation 5 Pro? So that's what I'm saying. How do you justify this? How you doing, Twilly?
And data streaming rates so high that traversal speeds
How
are
much watch my
essentially
Steam Deck? I don't even remember.
You okay? I'm working on it.
Tempest 3D audio tech brings an unparalleled sense of immersion to the sound of the games. With audio so real, you may not even need to see the enemies to know exactly where they
so
are.
I'm looking. Bro, I could
Finally,
get
the
a
DualSense
Steam
controller has
OLED
haptics that let you feel
for
through your hands what your
$649.
character is experiencing inside of the game.
Yeah, fuck
It's
you,
wonderful to see
Sonny.
such variety and
I
richness
already
of
have
game
a Steam Deck.
experiences.
But if I
Creators have
wanted
made
to waste
amazing
fucking
use of the hardware
money,
capabilities, but when I talk to them, I do hear
I
about
could
their
just
desire
get
for more graphics
a
and
fucking
performance.
OLED.
The dreams of the developers are bigger than can be supported
I'm
at
looking
60
at
frames
it.
per second, and that leads to an aspect of modern gaming that we're all familiar with.
And that's the most
graphics modes.
Listen, and that's the most expensive Switch. I mean, not Switch, Steam Deck. If you don't have all that money, you just get the one that is $399, and there you go. You have a Steam Deck. It might not be the prettiest Steam Deck. It might not have that much memory. You know, it has only 256 gigabytes. All right, it's not that much. Just keep installing and uninstalling your games. I mean, just install the ones that you're gonna play on, you know, on the go, and that's it. I mean, at least Steam Deck is giving you options. All right. I'm looking at them right now because this is fucking ridiculous. Yo, that Switch 2 announcement. When is that? Because that is gonna blow this. Oh my god. Sonny, how do you go from down to up to down again? Holy shit. I can take this. A roller coaster of emotions. Yes. The most expensive Steam Deck, which there's 3 of them, is still cheaper than PlayStation 5 Pro. It's fucking wild. So that's what I'm saying. Like, if I want something without the ability to put a fucking disc in it, I'll just get a Steam Deck, right? What's the fucking point? Or just get a PC with a fucking, you know, disk drive that you can put anything you want. Yeah, this is like
can be a difficult
$700. Yeah, wait, what do I do with all the physical games that I already bought? Do I shove them up my ass? That's what I gotta do now? This is fucking
Fidelity
wild.
modes emphasize the visuals, typically through higher resolution rendering. These modes might also...
Mind you, we just saw the Steam Family thing that literally makes games on Steam function like physical games in a way that you can share them. Like, here's the game. Like, if you're in my family, I can just grab my game from my library, like, here, you can play it. Right? Sony will never do that because that's less money. Right? It's like... Oh, I love it how Valve just attract more customers with just more features, right? Like, like just buy games on Steam. You just had a thought, okay, give it to me. Also, they're still talking about the PlayStation 5. I thought you were gonna sell me the PlayStation Pro, you know, 5 Pro. What's up? Why you kill?
To have enhanced detail
You're not
or use
selling
more
me
ray
the,
tracing.
the 5 Pro.
But the
You're
game's
still
only
talking
run
about the
at 30
original
frames per
PlayStation
second.
5.
The visuals can be choppier, and the controls less responsive. Performance modes emphasize frame rate and interactivity, typically choosing to run.
Does that Steam family thing affects anime too? I mean, I'm pretty sure everything that is on my library. If I own something on my library, I think the family thing works like it was physical media. And Steam is like a, I don't know, a drawer or something where you put all your stuff and you go like, here, you can, if you're in my family, you can use my shit. And if you're a kid, I can be like, no, don't touch me shit. Not touchy. Not touchy island sex and survival. I mean, not touchy. Street Fighter 6. That's where I meant. So yeah. To be fair, that's the only things that like. There is some games that I actually buy twice, just to have them on this, have a physical thing on the Switch, and then I just play them on Steam, because I like collector editions. Those are the only reason when I buy games twice, when I can have like cool collectibles like the ones that you see in the bag. But yeah, I get you. California has no and you know what? I don't even want to talk about what just happened. I don't even know what you're talking about. I have no idea what you're talking about. Anyway,
60 frames per second.
Where did that fucking come from? We're talking about games.
Mainly by reducing the graphical detail until those frame rates can be achieved. When asked to decide on a mode, players are choosing performance about 3/4 of the time. Removing that decision, or at least narrowing that divide, is one of the key targets for PlayStation 5 Pro.
Yeah.
We want to give players the graphics that the game creators aspire to, at the high frame rates that players typically prefer. To do that, PS5 Pro substantially improves over PlayStation 5 in 3 ways. Here's what we call the Big 3. First, we made the GPU much larger and increased the speed of the memory it uses. The result is rendering that's up to 45% faster. Second, we made major upgrades to the ray tracing, taking a streamlined and accelerated approach that allows calculation of the rays at double or even triple the speeds of PlayStation 5. And finally, we added custom hardware for machine learning
your computer,
and an AI library called PlayStation Spectral Super Resolution, or PSSR for short. PSSR analyzes the game images pixel by pixel and can add an extraordinary amount of detail, which boosts the effective resolution of the games. Game creators are adding PS5 Pro support to new and existing titles.
It has abominable intelligence. It has AI. Yes, they did. Oh my God, heresy! They're committing heresy.
And with the Big 3 involved,
yeah,
the results
you're right.
can be pretty
I
amazing.
could just
with
all
graphics
this
showing something like fidelity levels of
PC.
detail, but it doubled.
What can I do in
Here's
this
The
that
Last
is
of Us
not a
Part
PC?
2 running on PS5
remember,
Pro.
I would be getting a
It has
console
huge
if I
amounts
don't
of
want to
detail
spend
and
as much
targets
money
a
on a
super
good
smooth 60
gaming
frames
PC.
per second. Let's compare this to the fidelity mode on PS5, which is only running at 30 frames per second and is therefore much choppier. This goal of delivering almost fidelity-like graphics at performance frame rates has been achieved for a broad set of titles, including Marvel's Spider-Man 2.
Oh wow, I do not care.
And Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart. We can see that PS5 Pro is close to doubling the power of PlayStation 5. Another way to compare the two consoles is to look at PS5 Pro versus Performance mode on PS5, both of which target 60 frames per second. What we see here is a difference in detail. PS5 Pro is much sharper and crisper than PS5. For this, my favorite is the parade scene from Ratchet & Clank. Distant details are much clearer. And here we can see
Okay.
Marvel's Spider-Man 2 is noticeably
really
higher
don't.
resolution throughout the scene, including the trees and procedural cars.
Ooh, do you
overall,
have
some remarkable
anything,
improvement
a
to the
video
games.
talking about
On
that? I
PS5
want to check
Pro,
that
you can
out.
see increased sharpness to the graphics or smooth.
Okay, it's because, guys, the only reason where I actually play on PlayStation 5 is because, unfortunately, kind of Sony, you know, kind of is invested at Evo, so every fighting game is played on a fucking PlayStation 5. Which I get it, you know, getting PCs, like all the PCs for that tournament will be a fucking pain in the ass. But let's face it, fighting games are better on PC. But yeah, you have to play it on PlayStation 5 because, you know, Sony, right? But if the games are worse on PlayStation 5 Pro, ooh, that's gonna be wild. Oh god. So I need evidence of that. So, you know, I don't want to, like, you know, I heard. I want fucking evidence. But all right.
Smoother and more responsive gameplay. This is the big three showing
Remember,
the value.
guys, I'm not like
As you've
a
been
guy
seeing,
that loves to
machine
hear.
learning
I
via
heard
the
that.
PSSR
Like,
library
no.
is being used quite broadly
Evidence.
to add pixel detail and boost frame rate. But there are as many approaches as there are game engines. The increase in raw GPU power is being especially effective for
Yeah, that's how it works.
Horizon
You just make
Forbidden
it bigger.
West. Apart from the detail boost, that extra graphics power is allowing for improvements to lighting and visual effects,
Listen, guys, I'm not gonna lie.
as well as
My old decrepit eyes can't see. Like, I don't care. Everything looks. Can I make it like, I guess if I put it like this, but I don't think my monitor that is all shit because I don't waste money on shit. If I put it here, I won't see the difference. On this monitor, no. So to me, oh, this is meaningless. What else? What do you offer aside from graphics? That's what I've been saying. It reaches a point. Read the title. Okay, titles are, don't be like that, Twillo. Don't be the guy who reads titles and that's all the news that you you read. Like, oh, I saw in the title. Okay. Avatar Jaya. I do follow this guy on my main account. I'll check this out in a second. But where are his sources though? You have sources here? Yeah, because I can't watch his shit. Because disclaimer: if you like to use any of my clips and videos, please DM me on Twitter. I ain't got no time for that, so we ain't watching shit. I just want to click on your sources, motherfucker. So send me readable media. Okay. Anyway, yeah, I don't see.
to the hair and the skin in cinematics.
All right, listen up. At what point we're gonna reach, like, I don't need to see every single pore in someone's face in my game to be like, oh shit, that's the that's the gameplay I'm here for, right? That's what I was saying. At what point graphics are gonna stop being the selling point, right? It reaches a, like, I get it, right? That's how Sony's been doing things since, you know, PlayStation, right? Like, oh, look at all these 3D graphics. Oh my god, look at these polygons. They're sharp as shit. You can cut yourself with them, right? But I think we have reached a point in technology that, like, graphically speaking, it doesn't look that impressive anymore. I mean, nothing that I'm seeing is like, wow, look at that guy's nipples. That's incredible. No, right? Like, that's it. Like, all right, cool. So again, and if that's your selling point, just the what else? What else are you offering? What else are you offering? I did not see that. Anyway, we're still watching this.
Open up, guys. Jor's orders.
Good enough for me.
Ray tracing is finding broad usage as well, particularly when the games are focused on higher frame rates. The faster hardware in PS5 Pro can make a real difference, allowing Gran Turismo 7 to add ray-traced reflections between the cars in gameplay, while continuing to support their targeted 60 frames per second. That boost in ray tracing is also delivering big wins for Hogwarts Legacy, allowing not only for better reflections and a greater variety of reflective surfaces, but also for further realism in the casting of shadows.
Wow.
I hope you've enjoyed this run-through of the technology behind PlayStation 5 Pro. Simply put, it's the most powerful console we've ever built, and a worthy addition to the PS5 family. Let me wrap this up by giving you a quick look at a number of games running on the new console.
Also, by the way, I'm not a Sony hater, right? I'm someone that has PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4. The only one that I don't have was the PlayStation 5 because, you know, of all the problems that I had at the beginning. And then after that, I didn't have any incentive to get a PlayStation 5. There was no reason for me to get a PlayStation 5. Most of the games that you could get on the PlayStation 5, you could get them on the PlayStation 4. So there was no reason for me. There was no exclusive, right? So I really don't get it. That's very expensive. And how is this going to go globally? That's what I'm saying. Okay, one thing is here, $700 here. You know how expensive that is outside America? I get it. You guys don't give a shit. You guys live here, but you know, I'm just thinking about, you know, past Luigi in South America. How much would this fucking be, right? And this is a luxury expense. And there's some countries that you get taxed for buying luxury shit. I think like Brazil is one of them. So this shit is literally impossible in certain places. Like Jesus Christ. 7. It has lines on the side, bro. It goes faster. Don't let me hang it. All right, guys. I'm gonna be real with you guys. This did not sold me the PlayStation 5 Pro.
Did I do it? Oh, what is this? What's with all the neon?
There's only 2 ports in the bag? Oh, man. It keeps getting better and better. You know, and right now, I think Sony kind of knows, because now they're starting to put games on. Jesus Christ! Look at this pricing. $699.99. Also, euros and pounds. This is yen. Damn. This is with the taxes included. Wow, bro. Vertigo says, this is wild. Holy shit. That is some expensive shit. Bro, just save up a little bit and just buy a PC. That's what is this? The thing that's funny and relatable about Luigi. Okay. I guess I'll check this out.
The thing that's
what is 52 seconds, you know?
funny and relatable about Luigi isn't that he's a coward. It's that he's a coward with no sense of scale. He reacts to literally everything with exactly the same level of, oh gee, I don't know, apprehension, whether it's hearing a noise in a dark house at night or coming face to face with a world-devouring horror. This is more or less the root of his self-esteem problems. He's the universe's second greatest warrior and doesn't realize it because as far as he's concerned, being scared of a spider in the bathroom and being scared of Cthulhu are the same thing. He just totally lacks the necessary context to appreciate that managing to grit your teeth and deal with the second one is any sort of achievement. It's all spiders in the bathroom to him. He's equally terrified of everything, and that makes him invincible.
Correct. What? Okay. Anyway. Everybody's calling it stupid. Everybody should be calling it what it is. It's fucking greedy as fuck. This definitely makes me think of why Concord failed. I feel that this is all corporate bullshit. This is just big wigs in a corporation being like, making all the decisions, and we're like, yeah, they like this, right? They'll pay any amount of money. Like, Concord was like a hero shooter released in the year of our Lord 2024, right? A year where like Marvel Rivals is about to come out, and the character design, they were just dudes. They were nothing impressive. They were like literally just people wearing clothing, right? So they had no personality. And I feel like that has nothing to do. Listen, Japanese companies are just as terrible as American companies. You don't get it? Companies are companies. And companies are fucking evil. All they want is your fucking money. Stop that bullshit. Like, oh, it's not Japanese, American company, Japanese. Like, they're the same. They're after one thing, and that thing is your fucking money. Don't be gullible. Jesus Christ. So, yeah. And that's the thing. You can see that probably the artists and the game designers had a plan for Concord. But I feel like someone in the company was like, no, we gotta play it safe. Safer. No, even more safe than that. Like, we can't lose money. This gotta make money. Because remember, companies don't want money. They want all the money. All the money. It's always increasing profit. Number must go up, always. Non-stop. That's it. That's fucking it. So, yeah. And then Astrobot. Nobody expected Astrobot to be like a hit like it was. And I think it's because also the corporation didn't expect Astrobot to be that successful. So they were like, they let them do their thing, right? All right, silly robot game, whatever. We're going to focus on this one over here. This is the one that's going to make us the money, that Concord, right? So since they let the Astrobot wild and free, that's why it's, everybody's vibing with Astrobot. So, isn't this the same price as the original? I don't fucking listen. Inflation, bro. I get it, but you're not offering anything that I can't get somewhere else. Why should I get this? Aside from like, ooh, better graphics. Okay, I just put a few more $100 and I just get a PC, and that shit's gonna last me for millions of years because I can just keep upgrading the bitch. Right? What else? I'm telling you, when it comes to Sony, their selling point has always been like better graphics each year, more graphics. But we're reaching a point in technology that doesn't matter anymore. And that's why, like, I at this point, you either are creative like Nintendo or you are convenient like Steam. I love Steam because it's convenient. You know, I'm a lazy fuck. So if if you make my shit convenient, I'm gonna love you. And that's what Steam is. It's very convenient. Oh, you can use whatever control you want. It's just like Xbox, PlayStation, Switch controller, whatever you have, you can fucking use it. Go ahead. All right. Oh, you want to share games? We have this family thing. Like, Steam is convenient. All right. So what is it? Nintendo has wacky shits on their consoles that only an experience that you can only have with their console. So that's the selling point, right? Like the Switch. So what's the incentive? Because literally, okay, better graphics, but you don't get the disk drive. You have 2 USB ports. And that's the thing. Like Gaia said, there's some great games that don't need that much graphics. Like, and again, eventually they put their games on Steam as well. So like, I'm just gonna wait. Whatever cool game you have. For example, I saw that there's some wacky shit that you can use with the controller on, with Astrobot, right? That's a selling point, right? Like, look at all the cool shit that I can do. Now, if they pour Astrobot to Steam and they allow me to use the PlayStation 5 controller on Steam like that, I'll be like, all right, I'll buy the controller, not the PlayStation 5. What do you think? I'm stupid? I'm buying the controller alone, which probably is going to be expensive a whole shit, but whatever, right? God damn, that's a lot of money. And mind you, I've been thinking about getting a new PC because my old streaming PC is getting old, right? So maybe I'll get a super awesome new PC and I'll just make my gaming PC my streaming PC, right? So now I'm having those thoughts right now. So why would I spend money on a $700 fucking what? No. Play has no limits. Nah. Price has no limit. Sorry. Yeah, that is insane. Yeah, everybody's wilding about the... Wow. Back in 2016, PlayStation 4 Pro open price was only $399 and sold completely. And now the PS5 Pro for... That's very interesting, yeah? Huh. And that's what I'm telling you. What do I... Alright, everything looks pretty now. So, what else? Who thought that this was gonna... I don't get it. Also, wasn't the point of the Pro console to be cheaper? I do remember when they released it. What was it? Was it PlayStation 4 Pro? Was it the PlayStation? Yeah, it was. Yeah, every time they make a Pro console, it's supposed to be cheaper because you're taking shit out, right? You're taking the disk drive. So that was the selling point. You want a PlayStation, but you can't afford it, so just get this one. It's streamlined. It's easy to purchase, and But this is the complete opposite. I mean, it's the same. It's streamlined. Doesn't have the disk drive, and just 2 USB ports and shit like that. But it's expensive as all fuck. What the fuck? Yes, that's the thing. We're supposed to be slim, streamlined, with less shit. That's what makes them cheaper, right? So I don't fucking I don't get it. I don't fucking get it. All right. Well, good luck, Sony. Good luck with that shit. I wish you the best. Not really. I can't wait for Sony to just give up and start just putting all their games on Steam. Just like fucking Xbox. Just make it a... Yo, that's how it's gonna go, bro. Eventually, Sony is just gonna be an app. A PC app like Steam, where you can just buy your games. That's gonna be it. And if they do that, they're still gonna compete with Steam, which they're not gonna win. Wow, $700. That is wild. No. All right, chat. I'm gonna put this out there right now. When we see the announcement for the new Switch game, we're just gonna talk right there and then how that shit is gonna blow this shit out of the water. Again, not a Nintendo fanboy. Arguably, you could totally call me a Sony fanboy because I have all their fucking consoles except the 5, and this one as well because I ain't buying this shit. What do you send me? So yeah, that's that. Yeah, don't be a fucking fanboy. True. Uncle Ira over here speaking the truth. Don't be a fucking fanboy. Don't be Don't be defending these big ass companies. They're not your friends. Remember that. They just want your money. Do you understand that? They're not your friends. Stop defending them. So please don't be stupid. Stupid. God. That's how it goes. I feel like I'm screaming into the boy over here. Anyway.